What's good, OA family? It's your boy, Mr. Michael.
And your girl V, Mac Diva, Big Gwen. What we doing? You doing?
Hey, hey Diva. So, like I said, this is the year of the drop. I'm looking forward to it. J. Cole. J. Cole is back. J. Cole is ready to get his name back in there. I know we talked about this, or I may have talked about it. I can't remember if we was together or if I did it by myself. But I talked about how I'm tired of everybody, academics who I can't stand this dude. But academics made the comment,
Yes, I do.
I bet not hear no bragging or no talking shit bars from J. Cole because of what happened with the beef and all this, that, and the other. And I'm just gonna reiterate the same thing that I said before. I don't look down on J. Cole because he backed out of that beef. You know what I'm saying? How I saw J. Cole when he backed out of that beef, because I know the history of beefs and where they can go. Like, of course, nobody enjoys a good diss track or a beef as much as we do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But that was just a bullshit. That was just that he just chose not to participate in the bullshit, and you got to respect that.
He was the adult in the room.
But what he's saying, he don't want to hear no shit talking and all of that. Okay, get good, because you know what? That ain't even his stilo anyway. So you just out there making yourself look stupid.
Yeah,
that ain't his stilo anyway. Here goes one of those young dudes that actually that's about the culture. Ain't nobody
and I don't give a fuck.
All of that.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. J. Cole is in that list of the top lyricists to ever exist. You can say what you want. He is. Like I said,
that and he could have held his own in that beef. Everybody would have been so shitted on that was against him. It wouldn't have been a thing for him to do that.
Not only could he have held his own, you know what I'm saying? But J. Cole, like what they say sometimes when a man, like you secure in yourself. You know what I'm saying? He knew what he was capable of. He was the adult in the room, and he was like, hey, I know these beefs can get ugly. I mean, look what happened. What ended up transpiring between, Kendrick and Drake. Look what ended up transpiring. And he was like, I don't want to get in the middle of that and end up doing or saying some shit that we ain't never coming back from.
Right. You gotta respect. That's some grown man shit.
Yeah, that's grown man shit. But anyway, we're not finna get into that whole thing.
But we're not even gonna talk about academics. We're not finna talk about it just because he's sick.
Yeah.
Because bitch.
Well, well, so last week, last week J. Cole dropped a single, you know what I'm saying, from his album. His album's supposed to be dropping February 6th. So yeah, like I said, this gonna be a great year. So his album is dropping February 6th, and rumor has it he's gonna be dropping another single this weekend. So
okay,
we'll see. But right now, we're gonna go ahead and check out this one. The album is called The Fall Off, and this song is weirdly titled Diss 2, Track 2. So, you know what I'm thinking? Hold on. I didn't even think about that. The play on that might be the hint that this is going to be a double album.
It might be.
I didn't even consider that. This might be a double album.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I know Jadakiss. I know Jadakiss. I saw a comment online. I know I saw a comment online recently where Jadakiss said he's heard Cole's new album, and it's gonna be one of the most legendary albums ever heard. Like he's saying this album ain't no joke.
I can believe it.
So
I can believe.
All right, well,
coming from him.
Let's go ahead and get right on into this. The first single that that he's dropped from The Fall Off, Diss 2, Track 2, J. Cole. Let's get it. I already know because we ain't heard from J. Cole in a minute, so I'm not gonna hit the pause button if it garners. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna hit it at all, but I'm not gonna do me. if it's one of them, then I'll go back and I'll do a between the lines reaction from it. Cause I already know J. Cole will say some shit that make you do the Scooby Doo, you know.
Mhm.
So all right,
He got
let's
them
go.
lyrical gymnastics.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm like you. I was trying to read what that said. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can make
Man,
that
you
bigger for
niggas
y'all so y'all
tripping.
can see what. Hold on, let's see what that said. Let's see what that said. For the past 10 years, this album has been handcrafted with one intention, a personal challenge to myself to create my best work, to do on my last what I was unable to do on my first. I had no way of knowing how much time, focus, and energy it would eventually take to achieve this. But despite the countless challenges along the way, I knew in my heart I would one day get to the finish line. I owe it first and foremost to myself, and secondly, I owe it to hip hop, the fall off, J. Cole. Hold on. Before we even start this, hold on. Subliminals, the album title, the fall off. I wanted to achieve in my last what I couldn't in my first. Is J. Cole announcing his retirement?
It sounds like, and that's why it might be a double album.
Yo, all right. Let's. It sounds like he's saying this the last one y'all getting. All right,
That's
let's
what it
go.
sounds like to me. Or wood paneling.
I know, right?
How I see it. How I see it. Yeah. Listen. I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carried the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk whoever dare flirt with death. The best alive, and what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts.
Yo, I'm going back to the beginning. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Hold on. This ain't what I think it is. If it is, shout out Nas.
But
If it is, shout out Nas. Is he right? Is he rhyming backwards? He's telling his life story backwards.
feels like that's what he said. Fast forward 60 years.
Yeah, he's starting at his funeral. He's starting at the funeral and going back.
Right.
And
Yeah. And going
shout
back.
out Nas. Hey, now he gonna go make me go back and listen to Rewind. Nah, man, come on.
Okay.
Come on, all right, let's go. Hey, come on.
Listen. I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carried the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk whoever dare flirt with death. The best alive, and what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watching my son disappear as I stare at his birth. And he returns to the womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth. And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off a finger and now I'm single. Walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling.
Hey, and even the video. Now it all makes sense. He's telling his story in reverse, and even the video got the camera panning backwards, through the window instead of moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
The sun was there, and then he went back into the stomach, and then took that ring off instead of putting. Yeah, it's going in reverse.
Yo, come on, Cole.
Coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off a finger and now I'm single.
Do I instead of I do? Yo,
Right.
yo, my bad, my bad. I told you I'll do a separate video. I'm gonna quit. Let's go.
Coming first, do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger and now I'm single, walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling clubs, tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear, we flirt, we part ways. I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad, we live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth. We leave the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turned. It all begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch.
It all begins with encore. Yo, he has paid tribute to that. I don't know how many times.
Right.
Like how much Eminem influenced his career. Yo. All right.
Swear that it's turned. It all begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch. Fast forward through years of rehearsal, losing, winning, bank account thinning, income streams nowhere near as diverse. And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers who only days later I don't care to convert. On cloud 9, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp.
What? I ain't gonna take it like that.
Run it
You know,
back.
somebody in the end, somebody is gonna take that as a shot.
Exactly.
Not
You know what
not
it is.
not signed to one of the heroes. He said one of the so-called heroes.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Somebody is gonna be like, if he talking to somebody, they'll know who it is.
they'll know. All right, my bad.
Now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing shorter, pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain. Mama gives me my name, then hands me over to the doctor and I watch as my spirit reverts. Then I'm no longer here on this earth. I'm no longer here on this earth. That's how I see it. I'ma come in.
Yo, that video was a slick masterpiece.
Hold on. Isn't it? Yeah. I liked it. They had him when he going in reverse. You see a big pregnant, medium pregnant, just pregnant. That was dope.
Hey, that video was a slick masterpiece. Hey, he said I watched my father walk
I'm
back in
waiting.
my life.
I am going to be waiting for that out.
J. Cole is a fucking
Most
poet,
definitely.
man.
He is.
He's a poet, man.
Very good, very
Hey.
good.
Yo, that video when you piece together, when I caught in the beginning that what he was about to do, and then
Right.
you watch the cinematography.
That's what I
of
say,
the
because he
video
started it.
came
Yeah, he started at his funeral in the grandkid.
bad. How old is J. Cole now? He in his 30s, ain't he?
I'm thinking he should be.
Yeah, I'm
We
not
just had
sure.
this
I know he's
conversation, shit, about how old these artists are. Like maybe they 40, maybe they
yeah.
38-ish. I don't know.
Hey, that was yo. I'm not speechless very often, y'all.
I'm just waiting on the project. I know the album.
And there was some wordplay, a lot of wordplay in there. I don't think that this requires a deep bar breakdown though, because the premise of the whole thing was he pinned his story backwards. So it was all like right there in your face. He just told the story backwards. There was no
Exactly.
double and triple entendres or none of that kind of stuff in there. He was just telling a story. But I did like the way that he flipped some of the words and the verbiage and stuff like that when he was going backwards, like the one I pointed out
Right.
when he said "do I" instead of "I do." You know,
Right.
he did stuff like that. But I don't think I need to do a separate video for this one. This one don't require a bar breakdown. But
Because this is not a because he pretty much just said what he said.
yeah. But what it tells me is that he put his pen to work and that his album is gonna have a lot of those that require bar breakdowns.
Right. Right. And I just can't
Yo,
wait. When did you say it's coming out?
February 6th. That's the date I got.
Okay.
So we got what, 2 weeks?
The actual release date.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch.
But so yeah, that video was a masterpiece when you realized what it was he was doing, and then the way that the video was panning and everything that he was saying, he was showing it
Right.
in the reverse of that. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the shit out of that. I'm looking forward to that J. Cole. And if we get a double album of work like that. But once again, before we end this song, shout out Nas. I promise you, I'm gonna have to listen to Rewind now. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. I've seen artists try to do that before. Ain't nobody
Right.
ever did it like Nas until now.
Until now.
Until
Until
now.
now. And he did a damn good job of it.
Yeah, he did a
I
damn
saw
good
that.
job.
Yeah. I caught it soon as.
Y'all, I ain't really got nothing to add to this. I mean, I am so impressed. Like I'm lost for words right now. I got to go back and listen to it again though, because he told some little stories in the middle of the big story. That,
Right.
you know, if you didn't pay attention to, you know, he was telling you certain things about things that happened to him or his life. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But he had to put it, he had to put it out there. That's how you tell your life story. You add all the parts.
Yeah. 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 And you know what? I think everybody's had one of those reflective moments at some point in their life where they say, what if I hadn't done this? Or what if this wouldn't have
Right.
happened? Or what if,
Or
you know
if
what I'm
this would have
saying?
went.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know
So
that.
yeah. So you
And now.
kind of telling your story backwards, you get a chance to say, okay, this happened because this, and this happened because like the series of events
Right.
that caused this to happen. That's dope. That's dope. All right, I'm done. Hey, if y'all like this video, make sure you hit the like button. If you're not part of the family already, we would love to have you hit that subscribe
Absolutely.
bell. Make sure, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you're part of the growth of this channel and the notification bell. Hit that because we release videos all the time. So you want to stay up on top of those. And as my sister's going to always tell y'all,
Share, share, share.
that's it, y'all. Hey, to the next one. We love y'all. We'll
All
be
right.
back.
Peace out.